Don't fall for these lies. Every day, millions of people walk into the gym or start a new workout plan, only to be held back by outdated advice and flat-out false information. It's easy to get overwhelmed by all the conflicting tips you see online, in magazines, or even from friends who mean well but might not have the facts straight. Today I'm here to help you cut through the noise and get to the truth about fitness. I've seen so many people waste time, energy, and even money chasing after fitness myths that just don't work. When it comes to fitness, there's a ton of misinformation out there. Myths that can really throw you off. From spot reduction to lifting makes you bulky, these myths can slow your progress, kill your motivation, and even put your health at risk if you're not careful. That's why today, we're breaking down the top 10 fitness myths you need to stop believing right now. We're going to tackle the most common misconceptions, explain why they're wrong, and show you what you should be doing instead to get real results. Myth 1. Muscles turn to fat. This is one of the most common misconceptions in the fitness world, and it's time to set the record straight. You might have heard people say, if you stop working out, all that muscle you built will just turn into fat. But is that really possible? Let's break it down and see what's actually happening inside your body. First, let's clear this up. Muscle and fat are two completely different types of tissue. Muscle is made up of fibers that contract and help you move, while fat is made up of cells that store energy for later use. There's no magical process that transforms one into the other, just like you can't turn wood into metal. Think of muscle as a high-performance engine in your body. It burns calories even when you're just sitting around, helping you stay lean and strong. The more muscle you have, the more energy your body uses, even at rest. Fat, on the other hand, is your body's way of storing extra energy for times when food might be scarce. It's like a savings account for calories, not an active engine. So what actually happens if you stop working out? Your muscles can shrink, a process called atrophy, because your body doesn't need to maintain as much muscle if you're not using it. But that muscle doesn't magically morph into fat cells. They're separate things. What usually happens is this: if you stop exercising but keep eating the same amount, or even more, your body won't burn as many calories. Over time, you might lose muscle and gain fat, but that's because of changes in activity and diet, not because muscle is turning into fat. It's to stay active in ways you enjoy, keep your nutrition balanced, and remember that fitness is a lifelong journey. Even small efforts add up over time, and your body will thank you for it. Myth 2. Skip the stretch. This is a common piece of advice you might hear in the gym, but let's break it down and see what's really going on. Many people believe that stretching before lifting weights is not only unnecessary but actually harmful. But the truth is, it's not as black and white as it seems. You've probably heard that stretching before lifting is bad for your performance, but the reality is a bit more nuanced. It all comes down to the type of stretching you do and when you do it. There's static stretching, which means holding a stretch for a period of time. Think of reaching for your toes and staying there for 20 or 30 seconds. And then there's dynamic stretching, which involves moving your muscles and joints through a full range of motion, like doing leg swings, arm circles, or walking lunges. Research shows that static stretching right before lifting can actually decrease your power, strength, and overall performance. Your muscles may feel looser, but they're not primed for explosive movement. On the other hand, dynamic stretching is your warm-up MVP. It increases your heart rate, gets your blood flowing, and activates the muscles you're about to use. This helps you perform better and reduces your risk of injury. So, before you hit the weights, skip those long, static stretches. Instead, focus on dynamic moves that mimic the exercises you'll be doing, like bodyweight squats, arm swings, or hip circles. Your body will thank you with more energy, better performance, and a lower chance of getting hurt. Make dynamic stretching your go-to warm-up routine. 3. Targeted fat loss. Wishful thinking. Spot reduction is a myth. You can't pick where you lose fat, your body decides. Doing endless crunches won't melt belly fat, just like tricep extensions won't instantly lean your arms. The key is a balanced diet, a mix of cardio and strength training, and patience. Consistency is key. Myth 4. Sweat equals fat burning. Not so fast. Sweat is just your body's way of cooling down, not a sign of fat loss. You can sweat in a sauna or on a hot day without burning many calories. Focus on the quality of your workout, not how much you sweat. Results come from effort, not just sweat. Myth 5. Cardio is king for weight loss. Cardio is great for your heart and endurance, but relying only on it means missing out. Strength training builds muscle, boosts metabolism, and shapes your body. The real key: balance cardio and strength training for sustainable results. Don't be afraid to lift weights, it won't make you bulky. 6. Crunches for a flat stomach. Crunches strengthen your abs, but they won't reveal them if there's fat covering them. To get a flat stomach, focus on overall fat loss with diet, cardio, and strength training. It's about losing fat everywhere, not just doing crunches. Let's clear the air about carbs. They're not the enemy. Carbs are your body's main energy source. Just choose wisely. Go for complex carbs like whole grains, fruits, and veggies for lasting energy. Limit simple carbs from sugary drinks and processed foods. Don't fear a slice of whole wheat bread, carbs can be your friend. Myth number 8. No pain, no gain. Proceed with caution. Pushing yourself is good, but pain isn't the goal. Pain is your body's warning, don't ignore it. Myth number 9. Out-exercising a bad diet, sorry not sorry. You can't out-train a poor diet, weight loss starts in the kitchen. Prioritize whole foods, protein and fiber, and indulge in moderation. Exercise helps, but diet is key. Myth number 10. Lifting weights makes women bulky. Ladies, listen up. Lifting weights won't make you bulky. Women don't have the same hormones as men. Strength training makes you stronger, leaner, and more toned. Embrace the weights and shatter those stereotypes. Upgrade your fitness game. Don't fall for quick fixes or hype. Build sustainable habits and enjoy the process. If you learned something new, hit like and subscribe for more.